Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to talk about the Crossbones buff once again. Now yesterday I made a video using a 455 one without the MCOC synergy, without CSI masteries. I played with him and there was a difference between the pre-buff and post-buff version, but it was not as huge as you're going to see today. Like refreshing the Furies by using the overrun, basically using heavy attack to pause the Furies, it's tricky. It's not always easy to do, even against like hero characters. If you can't counter the opponent's heavy by your heavy, or counter their special attack by your heavy, then it's not very easy to do and you can easily lose the Furies. But that's the thing, like you're going to see some big damage in this video. Like take a look at the special 3. Even there is going to be a 200,000 over 200,000 damage special 3, which is going to be the thumbnail of this video most probably. But the thing is that this kind of damage, even though it's fun and it's not impractical, if you have MCOC it's not hard to do. And anything I do on my channel, you can just assume that it's not very hard to do because I'm not the most skilled player. So yeah, but MCOC synergy kind of required extends the duration of his fury buffs, makes managing them a lot easier. Without them it's like Civil Warrior, but it's not as bad as Civil Warrior, but kind of similar, because you have to dash back in order to, you can use a heavy attack to pause the Furies, but in order to refresh you have to dash back, hold your block, get the overrun going, and like you also have to keep an eye on the timer. It could be stressful to play Crossbones is my basic point. There is a lot of utility that this guy brings to the table, mainly defensive ability reduction, but also the fact that he doesn't crit. I really like the special going for SP3s. I think all 3 of his special attacks have their uses. SP1 is great to get some Furies, SP2 the incinerate damage. Oh boy, you're going to see later on in this fight some pretty big incinerate numbers come out of this guy after the SP2. It's not very long. It's probably not the highest incinerate damage anyways, like probably a domino, like a rank 3 6-star domino with Red Hulk with good RNG could match it, if not do more damage, and you can obviously get that with one heavy attack, whereas here you have to go for SP3. But the SP3, I really like the SP3 for the precision. Now if this is the first time you're watching Crossbones gameplay, you know basically, if you don't know what precision does, it increases the chance to crit, but if you know how Crossbones work, he doesn't crit. So if you're wondering how does that help even, then the thing is, like whenever he would crit, he gains a fury instead. So having that precision just increases his fury gain by a very noticeable amount. You can definitely notice it. And as far as managing Furies go, you can see there's 27,000 medium attack, I think, even the SP1 hitting 40,000 stuff, and here we also have the white Magneto synergy, so getting the parries, heavies, not that hard. I did see Season's video as well against Abyss thing, very impressive stuff. He got very good time against him, but the thing is, I don't think he'll be useful in Abyss at all. The main reason is that he needs MCOC synergy, and also I don't think it's worth the effort in stuff like Abyss, because we have characters like Aegon who can carry over the combo. Like if you see his damage now, we are what, 3.5 minutes in. By this point the end number of hits would be lower because we are spending some time using the heavy attack or dashing back and holding block. But the thing is, like if we were using Star-Lord, then he would also probably have similar amount of damage. It is a rank 3 6-star also, by the way, but he would probably have similar kind of damage right now, like 37,000 mediums, 24,000 even more. I think Star-Lord 3.5-4 minutes he might be able to have more damage. Of course Crossbones, he brings in a lot more utility than Star-Lord with the defensive ability reduction. Also the awaken ability is super powerful. You can just straight up at a high signature level, straight up shrug off all debuffs. You have like a 90% chance. You can use some synergies, like there is a ability accuracy synergy with Black Widow. There is the white Magneto pre-fight also increases the ability accuracy, I believe. So that would also give him like almost 100% chance to purify all incoming debuffs. I tested it out against Icarus, it didn't work there. So Angela's still probably the best character for Icarus. But now we're gonna go up against Star-Lord. This guy has 3.3 million health point. But anyways, coming back to the point, the main reason why I am making this video, first of all, is to have a proper showcase of his max potential, because the last time I made a video it wasn't very impressive. I made it as soon as the buff was live. I was not doing a great job of refreshing the Furies. I was playing very normally, but at the same time I think that is much more realistic if you're going to use them in stuff like Alliance War or day-to-day questing. Refreshing the Furies is stressful. It does require the MCOC synergy, which is first of all a very new character. Probably most people watching here does not have a do not have a MCOC, but even if you do, he's not a great character. Adding him to a team would be, it would be like that slot is kind of gone. He's not the worst character. He does bring some utility to the table, I guess, but the main thing is that you are going to see a lot of crazy stuff from Crossbones. You're going to see some crazy solos, maybe in Abyss, maybe in Labyrinth, videos like this, and it could be very easy to think that this is what this guy will do in every single fight, but it's not. And that's something that you should know before you make a decision like ranking him up instead of Nick Fury or Aegon or even Cell Suit Spider-Man. Someone was asking Falcon or Crossbones, and other people in the line chat was saying, yeah, definitely Crossbones, he hits like a truck now. But even though that's true, he does hit like a truck and it's not very impractical. It's not something that you're going to get out of him every single day. I always recommend waiting at least a few weeks after the, but like we're not even 24 hours in to the buff, so don't make decision now. Wait a while, see how other people are using him, because to make a character look impressive, it's not very hard. You can do it with Gamora. When she came out, you can get a bunch of Furies and destroy Labyrinth Star-Lord with her, but at the end of the day, no one is, at least to the best of my knowledge, using her at all. I have a 6-star. I probably haven't even leveled her up, even though yeah, she does have a lot of damage. So that's basically the point of the video. Now let's just have some fun with Crossbones. Let's take a look how he destroys. He actually destroys the, crosses the damage cap every single time. That was over 200,000 damage. Every time I throw a special attack SP3 with him, it's over the damage cap. And even a lot of SP2s against at least Thorgy and Foster, I noticed he was doing more than damage cap. So I'm not sure, that might be the defensive ability reduction, because assassins have allowed that to happen a lot, but I don't think there are that many strong characters who can reach that kind of damage who also have defensive ability reduction. So we haven't seen that happen very often, but this guy, he definitely can. Like after the Furies, he hits incredibly hard, there is no doubt about it. He has a lot going on for him, and it's a good buff. I still don't think if it's as good as the Mole Man Kingpin kind of buff. Last video I said it's more similar to the Massacre buff, in the sense that he still does what he did, he's just a little bit better at it now. Now I'm going to change the statement and say that he's a lot better at it now. But the thing is, if you want him for defensive ability reduction, chances are you're going to spam your SP1 and probably just focus on having more than 4 or 5 Furies, depending. Like if you are going up against a #hero character, then you need 4 Furies, because each Fury reduces the defensive ability of the opponent by 20%, 25%, whereas against a non-hero character it reduces by 20%. So you're going to need 5 in order to completely shut them down. But it's not very hard to, for the most part, in most fights you are going to have at least 2-3 Furies up at all times if you are playing aggressively, if you are using your heavy attack a little bit even, and in most situations you can still parry. There is no limbo there. Take a look at that. We got hit by SP2 and he just straight up shrugged off the shock because of the awakened ability, which I thought was very interesting. And do let me know if you want me to test him out in Act 6 or Act 7. I do not have there was some synergy for him that I didn't have as a 5 or 6 star. Oh no, never mind. That was Howard the Duck and Tigra. Never mind, never mind. I keep no, I don't have a great memory. But that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video, share with your lions, stay safe, have a good one, subscribe to the channel, and I kind of changed the sequence of the outro thing there. But anyways, stay safe, have a good one. Bye bye.